been a long break.
Sorry about that. Kind of like a spontaneous, unannounced, unexplained hiatus that we took.
Yep.
Hope you had a Merry Christmas. We didn't make a Christmas video.
We should have.
We should have, because we could have worn really cute jumpers, but we didn't. So next year we'll do that. Because we're going to be a lot better this year about our videos. It's one of our resolutions.
It's on the list.
To make more videos. So, Happy New Year. It's 2015. That's wild.
January 1st.
January 1st. We're filming this video and we're going to upload it tonight. We've committed ourselves to that by saying the date in the video.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
It's happening.
That was my plan there. So we have some ideas for some videos we're going to do, which is cool. But this one, we got some questions from a lovely Anon on Tumblr. What have you guys been up to since your last video? Wow, a lot.
I think the biggest thing for me was the ride roller coaster. Or hospital, but I meant positive things.
So we're on the organising team for a fun run called the Ride Roller Coaster Run, which we kind of got into because of a family friend and stuff, with a group called Communities for Communities, which is really cool. And it's all about getting together a community of people in like a suburb or an area where people are kind of in a position where they can help a community that's in more of a struggling, that is struggling.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, and we really enjoy doing that. So that took up a lot of our time for a month and a bit. Like a lot.
It was like all day, every day and night.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but it was just kind of like, can you have a meeting tomorrow for a few hours? We would be like, oh, yeah? That was the day gone.
Because a few hours.
And driving around and yeah, we had a lot of things to do, but it was good.
Yeah.
And like it's something to be proud of. We quite enjoyed.
And it kind of, I don't know about you, but it helped me a lot in sort of like my self-confidence in what I was actually able to achieve, and I did a lot of stuff that I didn't think I'd be able to do because I was kind of more or less thrown in the deep end. I thought I was just going to be helping a little bit, but we were helping a lot. So sometimes it was quite stressful, but no, I found it really great, and I'm looking forward to this coming year's Ride Roller Coaster Run.
And other events.
And other events we've got planned.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that took a lot of time. I've been working, and then I got a Christmas casual job and stuff, so I've been a bit busy with that. Not busy enough to justify not making videos, but you know, it's up there in my list of excuses.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing, mostly.
Yep.
Next question.
Next question was, why was I in hospital? And that she's on me.
Yeah?
Party is on me.
Is that not okay?
No, it's fine.
Do you want me to take it back?
Just tickled, that's all.
Why
was I in hospital? And that the Anon hopes that I'm okay. I'm okay, here I am. Doing much better than I was. I was actually in hospital for attempted suicide. So that was a big deal. And I'm doing a lot better now. Still working on stuff, but I'm doing it. So yeah, that was really hard, and that took up a lot of our time because I was feeling really rubbish a lot of the time, and I had a lot of, doctor's appointments and therapy sessions, and being in hospital, that took up, a week. And yeah, so that's part of our excuse as to why we haven't been making a lot of videos, because we've been...
And on top of that, while she was in hospital for that, they found out she had clots in her lungs.
Yeah,
and lesions in her lungs.
They were like, that might be sinister.
They were like, oh, we better just do a scan because your chest hurts, but I'm sure it'll be nothing. And then they were like, oh, hang on, sorry.
You have blood clots.
You have blood clots.
In your lungs.
Because we're 80-year-olds.
So now I have to be on blood thinning medication, like an old grandma. I think the next part
It's going to be a very long video.
It's going to be so long.
Always.
I think the next one was just talking about, I hope I'm better. I am better. Thank you, Alan. Thank you for asking. What are some of our New Year's resolutions that we have, and what are some plans that each of us have in regard to work, study, and life in general?
We're ready on this.
Yeah, we wrote a list.
We wrote them down and everything.
Be more organised and use my diary. My nan bought me this beautiful diary upon request for 2015. And it's just full of all of this amazing stuff.
Yep, it's great.
It's great. And I'm going to use it.
Good. Mine is walk the dogs, cert more.
Read more. I'm going to use a 2015 reading challenge sheet that I found on the internet that has like a checklist of different kinds of books that you can read. Like not specific, it doesn't say read this particular book, but it has stuff like read a
sci-fi
fantasy
book,
novel or whatever. And
fortunately, I have a mini library worth of books.
I'm set.
So you're pretty set for like half of them. All right. And mine is organize the puppy picnic or other thing for Cat Menu Animal Treatment Center, Cat Center, KAT, Cat Menu. Which is something I wanted to do for a really long time, try and organize fundraiser stuff to help them, because I went there on a trip in 2008, I think. Yeah, and I've wanted to do that for a long time, and I'm going to do it this year, and I have a plan to organize it with the group that we organize the fun run with, Communities for Communities, to organize a puppy picnic thing, to get the dog-loving community here to help support a dog community somewhere else that's struggling. I'll tell you more about cat in another video because it's a big thing. Alright, next.
Alright. Get an Etsy shop up and running to motivate me to keep up with my singing and songwriting, poetry and art.
And that is also mine. Which is start my Etsy shop plus Soph's poetry. So my Etsy shop being like bow ties and necklaces and jewelry and things that I can make, that I sew or make or whatever, and I want to make an Etsy shop for those, and Soph wants to make an Etsy shop for her poetry and her music and stuff.
So we're just going to have one big Etsy shop full of great stuff.
That's a plan for us to get that started this year. Alright, next.
Try and stay tidy and get better at cleaning. Yep.
And mine is finish my first year of uni successfully. Don't fail. Enjoy my classes, etc. Yeah. Yay. Next.
Get fit and healthy. Woo! Super cliche, super overused, but still valuable.
Yep. Great. And mine is join some clubs at uni and meet new people and make new friends, and don't be scared to do that.
Upload YouTube videos regularly and make them really, really cool and crafty and arty.
And that is also mine. Make more YouTube videos.
Alright.
I feel like it sounds like I'm copying you, but we wrote these separately. I wrote mine before hers even, because she's really slow at writing things.
Take better care of my mental health. Very important.
Very important. And mine is finish my NaNoWriMo from 2014, which is National Novel Writing Month, for anyone who doesn't know, but it's actually not national, it's international. And you try, it started out national in America, you try and write 50,000 word novel in a month, and this year I couldn't do it because of the fun run and all these other things that just suddenly came up and I just couldn't finish it. So I got about halfway, and I really want to finish it, like the story, not necessarily like NaNoWriMo in the month, but just finish the story novel that I started writing. Even if it's shit, because it probably is, but you know, it's sort of the point of getting back into writing. So yeah, I want to finish that next year sometime.
So after the Ride Roller Coaster Run, we had after it was finished, we had a big debrief and kind of planning session for what's coming up and all that jazz, and I'm just looking forward to applying all those improvements and suggestions for this coming year's Ride Roller Coaster Run. Next.
And mine is finish my murder mysteries. So, murder mystery. There's this game called How to Host a Murder. I don't know if any of you have ever played it. They're like box things, like a board game, but it's not a board game, it comes in a box. And you all get like a character, it's like Cluedo, but real life. So you get a character and you dress up and you pretend to be the character for the night, and you have to work out which one of the characters / of your friends at the party dressed up is the murderer. And I improved upon the way that it was played, in my opinion, and started to write one, but I never finished it. It was like 4 years ago. I really want to finish it, so I'm gonna have my friends over and do it. So yeah, that'll be fun. We're gonna do that.
Exciting. Start to plan and develop my projects and ideas for potential future business. Next.
Help my mum with cooking more. I can cook now. I could cook. I've been able to cook for a while. That sounds like I just learned. But I've never really had like the nights of the week that are my nights to cook and planned the cooking and stuff. And I want to do that more this year because that's what I want to do.
Start to develop skill sets for said project / future business. Next.
And plant sunflowers. I wanted to plant sunflowers for a really long time, and there wasn't a place at my old house, and we moved 2 years ago, and I still haven't done it. This new house where there is a spot and I'm allowed, and I bought seeds and everything. So I'm going to plant sunflowers this year. It's going to be great. They're my favourite flower.
That's the end for me.
That's the end for me. Did it! Whee! Whee!
Careful.
Those are my resolutions. Oh, she's going to go on my face. Oh.
She's like, oh, I don't want to touch that.
So cute. Yes, she doesn't want to touch that either.
You didn't let her touch me.
That's it. That's all we have to say.
That's it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Have a good year. Have a good week until our next video. Reply in the comments, if you feel like it, about your New Year's resolutions and what you think we should do for the next year, and not in life, in
video
YouTube.
suggestions.
Yeah.
Challenges.
Absolutely, challenges. That'd be fun.
questions.
I loved tipping a bucket of ice water on Sophie's
That was
head.
so great.
So anything like that, really.
Yeah.
We're welcome to. That's a lie. We might not do it.
But
if
suggestions are
it's too
always
weird.
welcome.
The cinnamon thing? Is that where you
Welcome.
eat cinnamon? We're not doing that. You can do that. I'm not doing that.
It'll just come out my nose. Neat.
Bye, that's all.
Bye. I did something like this, but I just forget what it was.
That's all.
That's all.
Bye. Oh dear.
What? Oh. She's on your face. I think you should introduce her.
True. This is Artemis, one of my babies, who's attempting to walk on my face.
She's a stick insect.
She's a spiny leaf insect.
Sorry.
She's a phasmid. She's a spiny leaf insect. Hey.
Show her side on.
Probably not too happy about this little tour.